What's going on, everybody? It's Vegas Ride Along. Today's Monday. It's 10:26 a.m. I'm back on a dash, ready to grab some cash. I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Scrambled. I'm going to be getting $10.58 for 4.6 miles. The goal today is to make $40, and I'll be working until 1 o'clock today. No waiting on the order. We're traveling 10 minutes, 2.8 miles. We're going to be going to a house. It's going to be a leave at the door. Tomorrow is my weekly weigh-in day where I should lose another pound based on so far what the pattern has been. I have been a little bit off on my dieting. I had some coconut cake and some ice cream. I think that's the only thing I've had in this past week that I'm questioning whether or not that's going to mess up my goal of losing that pound, but I'll find out tomorrow. I got my measuring tape from Amazon yesterday, and I measured my waist to see how many centimeters I need to lose around my waist to be in a healthy zone for my visceral fat. And it looks like I think it said I have 9 centimeters I have to lose to reach the healthy zone for waist circumference. Now that I've gotten this fasting structure under control where it's very routine, and if I continue to lose the 1 pound every week, or at least average about a pound every week, by April I should have reached my goal. So by middle of the year. And even if I fail, if I have like problems, I figure at the minimum by the end of the year I will have hit my goal. Oh man, I was having a hard time taking pictures of the front door. The app was freezing up on me. Moving on to the next one. I was looking into all electric vehicles because gas prices are going higher and higher. But I sort of am thinking it doesn't really matter whether you're electric or you're gas. Both of those different types of energy sources are going to be skyrocketing in the coming years, and there's not much you can do for either one. You've got this whole thing going on where the gas prices are skyrocketing right now, with who knows when that's going to end. And then you've got all the AI data centers they're building in the US that are going to skyrocket the cost of electricity. So we're in a really bad situation when it comes to figuring out how we're going to get around affordably. Here in Nevada, they're planning on building so many data centers that they have to increase the energy output by almost 50% in the next 3 years. Next one up is coming from Uber Eats. I'm going to be going to Sephora and shopping for 8 items, 8 units. I'm going to be getting $19.38 for 9 miles. The nice thing about shopping at Sephora is that as soon as I walk in, I'll have one of the salespeople help me to shop for the items, and all I have to do is show them the items on the phone and walk with them around the store, and they pick out the items for me. So it's not going to be a difficult one to shop. If this had been Ulta Beauty, I would have been out of luck, because Ulta Beauty, it's very hard to find the salesperson to help you a lot of times. And I'm just glad they have that policy at Sephora. And they just make it easy for dumb people like me, dumb guys who don't know anything about beauty products. The math for retirement, and more specifically Social Security, I was like, how much money am I going to be getting for Social Security, and what's the timing? So I was trying to figure all that out, and there's an X factor. There's like this mystery factor in all of it, and it has to do in in the year 2033. They're going to have to deal with some shortfall of Social Security. And if they don't manage the shortfall, they're going to cut everybody's Social Security by, I think it's by almost 25%. So in my calculations, I haven't been able to figure out, how I should calculate it. Like, do I assume I'm going to get a cut of 25%? Or do I not assume I'm going to get the cut? So obviously, if I get the cut, I'm going to have to delay my Social Security further out, until I'm guaranteed to get a certain amount from Social Security. And then if it turns out that I'm not getting the cut, then I can go ahead and take it a little bit sooner. So I figure around age 65, I think I'll take it. And if it turns out they're cutting, then I'll probably take it at 67, I guess. 67 sounds about right. And then, of course, if it's a disaster, I'll have to wait all the way to the max. I'll have to wait all the way to 70. When I'm talking about the optimal time to take it, I'm just sort of thinking in terms of, having a certain number, like a certain amount of money. Not that I need to make that amount of money, but it just sounded like a good round number. I think the bottom line is, if you just need the money, you're just gonna go ahead and file for that Social Security because you need it to survive. And what I've been looking at as far as my numbers go, I don't necessarily need the money at this particular point in time. I just don't know along the way in my 60s, am I going to hit some sort of situation where I'm going to be like, uh-oh, everything blew up. I desperately need that Social Security now. And I think it's just going to depend on what happens. Like, maybe there'll be some catastrophic event that could occur. Maybe there'll be a huge earthquake that will destroy my home, and I'll have to relocate, and that's going to cost a huge ton of money to have to temporarily rent somewhere where all of the mess gets worked out, and if and when I'm able to finally rebuild or get another place and have to start over. So there's or a fire could occur, who knows, all kinds of natural disasters could occur that could completely throw my plan off, and then I'll have to claim Social Security early. I'm not going to bother to tell you guys what I'm shopping for because it's pointless. It's like whatever they have, I'm going to have the salesperson get for me. So I'm sure whatever it is, it involves tiny little pencils and little boxes that are like $75 a piece for making women look beautiful. That's all it is. Every single item in that store.
So they're not worried about all this, but I can't function though.
And the little kids are starting off preschool.
Have a good one. They make it so easy. That could not have been any easier to shop for. I just followed the lady around. She found everything. One item was out of stock and it gave a substitute, and she found the substitute like in 2 seconds. We're going to be traveling 8 minutes, 5 miles. We're going to be going to what looks like a house. It's going to be a meet at the door and it's going to require a PIN. The customer spent almost $300 on just 8 items inside this store, and the bag is so tiny and light. It feels like there's nothing in there. So the customer said that they are coming because they don't have, looks like they don't have the gate code, so they're just going to walk over to me. Yep, they said they have to walk to me, and I said, okay, no problem. I'll be here. Where else am I going to go? Oops, somebody opened the gate. Somebody let me in, so I'm coming to your door. They took a long time to come to the door. I don't think they would have walked to the gate for a very long time. They seemed like they were in no hurry to come in and get their package. Moving on to the next one. I should be at $30 by now. I just need one more to come in. I think this one's gonna do me just fine. Next one up is coming in. I just gotta tap on it and get in the right lane. Next one up is from Uber Eats. We're going to Archie's Thai and a pizza place. I don't know if it's Tony's or something. It's one of those independent ones. It's gonna be $11.40 for 4.2 miles. I think it's Tony's Pizza. That's what I think it is. That sounds like an Italian name. No, it's Joe's New York Pizza. Joe's. They forgot about me and I was just standing there like a dum-dum. Oh, Complete the pickup. We're going to be going 7 minutes, 1.4 miles to Joe's New York Pizza. I rejected a potential add-on to the order to go to Cafe Zupa's for $5 and change for an additional 0.2 miles. I rejected it because Cafe Zupa's, they usually take an extremely long amount of time to give you the order. And the cross streets that it said the drop-off was for, it looked like it was the hospital. So I knew that was a trap. So I didn't accept that. And I don't know what went wrong when it comes to the Thai restaurant and why they forgot me. The guy who I told I was there, the guy who I spoke with disappeared on me. And then there was nobody at the front counter for the longest time. And then a totally different person appeared at the desk and asked me who I was there to pick up for. And he just reached to his left and grabbed the order from behind the counter like it had been sitting there all this time. I believe the drop-offs for these two orders are right near each other. They're like in some kind of medical plaza, based on what I could see on the graphic on the map. And of course, because this is a pizza place, I would say we only got like a 50-50 chance of the pizza being ready to be picked up. They ordered one pepperoni pizza, another pepperoni pizza, one famous jumbo wings 50, another pepperoni pizza, a lasagna, a cheese pizza, a 2-liter bottle of some drink, another pizza, and another pizza. Oh man, this isn't gonna be ready at all. How many pizzas is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pizzas. Oh no. They want the receipt, so I'm trying to figure out where the best place is to put the receipt so I don't lose it. They really knotted up these bags good. I guess I'll put it with the sodas. Maybe right there? That looks good. Alright, holy cow. There's a lot of stuff. I can't believe I'm getting such a small amount of money for this order. Alright, we're going to be going 4 minutes, 1.1 miles. We're going to drop off the Thai food first. It's going to be a leave at the door. I better turn on my stop accepting new requests because I am overloaded with food in this car. I was inside of the pizza place for about 8 minutes, and boy, was I shocked how many pizzas I had to put in the trunk. I had to make multiple trips. Then there were 2 white bags of sauces and other stuff. And then there was this huge tray that held multiple bottles of soda. And you know, I'm always a little bit nervous about getting such large orders because you just never know where you're going to be delivering to. But I looked on the Google Maps and it looks like it's just some type of business that's on the first floor. So as long as the parking is good, I should be okay. Of pizza. Come on, Thai food. Alright, the pizza order is just a quarter of a mile in the same parking lot down the way. I believe it's just going to be a meet at the door. There's no other instructions, just meet at the door. Oh man, this is heavy. Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. If you could drop it off all here, I'll show you.
Okay. Okay.
Just up here.
All right, and the receipt's right here with the sodas.
Oh,
I'll be back.
I was like, I hope you like that.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
20 smackaroonies. Oh my gosh, I got a $20 tip. I almost drove away without getting my tip. That was so nice of them. What a nice surprise. Boy, I sure lucked out that I didn't drive away. I put about 23 miles on the car and I got 63 miles to the gallon. I think that comes out to about $2 today I spent on gas. Now it makes sense why the offer was so low. I didn't really understand how the person could order so much food and not give a decent tip for that large of an order. But now it makes sense. So anyway, I hit my goal. It's all said and done. And now I'm going to go back home and just enjoy the rest of my day like I do. And if you like the video, hit that like button. If you want to subscribe. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. See you again on the next one. Bye for now. I almost lost that tip. Yeah.